The government on Thursday confirmed it would withdraw the proposal to change the access to information provisions following public resistance. During an interview on RGR's radio program Beyond the Headlines, Attorney General Marlene Malahoo Fort said the government would no longer be pursuing a 70-year extension. She further stated that the government would enter the consultative process with an open mind.
The government is going to go through the process to hear from people like yourself and others, and to look again, because we did look at other jurisdictions, and to see what is appropriate in Jamaica, where there are certain social, economic, and political realities.
So in other words, you would be awaiting the recommendation of the Joint Select Committee. Is that what you're saying?
But that is the whole purpose of going through a process. If you predetermine it, then it would be mere formality.
Mrs. Malahoo Fort insisted the government was not trying to hide anything when it presented the resolution. However, she argued that cabinet matters must be handled with a high level of confidentiality.
Good governance still relies on confidentiality around the cabinet table. It still relies on creating and maintaining an environment where members are free to express themselves unreservedly around the cabinet table on sensitive issues, and it still requires the leaders to be astute enough. And you may say we may have fallen down in one sense, but was extremely astute in another, that when issues are still extremely sensitive, then we must proceed with caution.
In the meantime, Mrs. Malahoo Fort, while speaking to RGR's radio program Beyond the Headlines host Dion Jackson Miller, revealed the government contemplated permanently exempting the requested information, which prompted the controversial proposal.
The other option that it came down to is that the Prime Minister would have exercised the discretion given to him under Section 23 of the Act to issue a certificate of exemption and exempt it. And that would have been forever, because the exemption certificate would have been conclusive.
With the greatest of respect, Madam AG, the certificate of exemption is in relation to would be issued in relation to specified documents. It would not have the same effect as a blanket ban for 70 years.
The Attorney General suggested the government was caught off guard by the access to information request for cabinet documents from 1975 to 1976. Cody Barrett, Frontline News.